Hey, I'm not ready yet.
Nobody know I act this way. Nobody know I feel this way. Nobody know I act this way. Nobody know I feel this way. Nobody know I act this way. Nobody know I feel this way. Nobody know I act this way. Nobody know I feel this way.
I am finally ready. Anyways, hey Uniquelies, it's me Chani, aka Uniquely Chae, I should say, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you once again for tuning in. Make sure you remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I decided to do this segment. Well, I decided to do this segment called Chae's Rant, where I pick a topic and take like comments from Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and basically comment on it and just rant. So this topic is called job search, and basically I'm going to rant about all the struggles when it comes to job searching. This topic right here, when I tell you this topic right here, it speaks to my soul. It honestly speaks to my soul because right now I'm in a position where I am not currently working, and I've been looking for work so that I could help my family financially and help myself financially as well. And it's been a little bit difficult. And let me give you a little background on me once again. As my previous video I said, let me give some background information about me. I graduated with my bachelor's in business administration, and I also took the time to take extra classes so I could be specialized in management. And when I left high school and went into college, I was told, like, once you get your degree, you are going to find the job of your dream. You're going to be in your career path. You're going to be making lots of money. You're going to be having your own house. You're going to have your own car if you go to college. Now, don't get me wrong. I do believe college is good. It's always good to expand your mind, but going to college with that mindset that you're going to be set for the future is the wrong expectation of college. Now that I'm out of college, I've been out of college for almost 4 years now. It's been a while, and you have to start from like the ground and work your way up. But even starting from the ground, you need all these experiences, you need all these credentials, and it's hard to get them if nobody's willing to give you a chance. I posted on IG, and I posted like what are some of the most annoying things when it comes to job search, and these are what came up. Some of the answers that I got were hilarious. I was very, very, very surprised that I even got feedback, which shows that you guys are really here to support me, and I really do appreciate it. So for the first comment, this is what I got. I will put it on the corner of the screen. It says, not hearing that I didn't get the job after having an in-person interview. That honestly has to be the worst. I've been to like endless, and I honestly I can't count how many interviews I've been to. I've been to endless interviews. I come home and I tell everybody, like my friends and my family, I'm like, the interview went great. I know I got the job. After a week, no phone call. After a week, no email. After a week, no formal communication to let you know if you got the job or not. Like, I kind of get the point. Like, if they're gonna give us the job, they'll call us, and if they didn't want us to have the job, then therefore kind of get the hint if they didn't hit you up. Give us some form of communication to let us know that we did not get the job, so that we're able to move on to a different path, take a different route to our careers. Oh, you know what's another annoying thing? When it comes to in-person interview, you dress up, you have on the suit and whatnot. You go to the job interview and you just find out it's a pyramid scheme. You went through all that trouble to travel how far just to find out is a pyramid scheme. You have to refer people who's gonna refer people that's gonna refer people in order for you to get paid. That's what a pyramid scheme is. So yeah, that can be pretty annoying. So here's a couple more comments that kind of fall under the same category. Here we have reading the qualifications and seeing 5+ years of experience. We have another comment here that says the experience requirement, and then, which is by basically Bria. Make sure you subscribe to her. And also we have experience even though they will hire the next person because of connections. So let me speak on the 5 years plus experience. It's kind of hard to get 5 years of experience if they won't hire you. And in order for them to hire you, you have to have 5 years of experience. Like, you kind of find yourself in a loop. A loop. I don't know. I like to dance in my videos. I don't know. I think my boyfriend dances a lot. So I'm around him too much. I think that's what it is. Oh God, that's bad. Anyways, yeah, you need experiences on top of experiences on top of experiences. It's like some of these like recruiters or some of these like hiring managers, they forget where they started from and they don't give you that type of chance that they had started with. Like, it's just so different. All right. Let me put it like this. Somebody that's less qualified than you is chosen for a job over you just because they know somebody. They be crazy. Like, nobody knows how to drive no more. They be all over the place. Like, all you hear throughout this whole video, I promise you, you're gonna hear beep, 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 beep. Like, come on. Like, it's... Anyways, yes. So it turns out like people who just know somebody will have the upper hand just because they know that person. It doesn't matter your qualifications. It doesn't matter how long you've been doing a certain job. You ain't getting a job just because you don't know who the person is, and that can get really annoying. Especially my first job, I got the job because I knew somebody. The person was like, can you talk to people? I said, yeah. They're like, all right, you're hired. And I started work the next day, which is crazy. Even though this is not story time, I'm about to tell you about this time. So I had applied to this job online, and then I received an email saying that they would love to have an interview with me. I said, great. I'm gonna get a job. The interview was an hour and 15 minutes from where I live, and I had to take a bus, and there was about like, what, 50 stops or whatever. I took the bus all the way there to the last stop. Once I got there, I waited, and I was like, everybody looks a little bit different than me, but hopefully they will see me for who I am and what I could bring to the table. Alright, so the person calls me in. I hand over my resume and everything. I'm having a conversation. I'm answering all their questions. At the end of that interview, you know what was the last question that was asked? There's a hint right here. This is a hint. They asked me if I am able to straighten my hair. If I could straighten my curls. I looked at them and I said, yeah, sure. The young, naive me said, yeah, sure. My right response that I should have said was, this is how my hair comes. This is how it comes out my scalp. This is my hair. Instead of saying, yeah, I could straighten it. But I was never called back for the job anyways, so just to put that out there. But definitely I know like it's discrimination when it comes to your hair and discrimination for how you look and all of that stuff. But I was young because that interview happened a couple of years ago, and I won't say the company's name, but yeah, that was it. And it wasn't like a job that you have to have a certain attire and stuff. It was an office job, so Me straightening my hair, what does that have to do with me working in the office? Anyways, that kind of put me on edge, and every interview like I went to after that, I always wore weave. I'll wear like really long straight weave, and I was noticing I was getting these jobs. Why is it if I change my appearance with straighter hair and put on makeup that have clearer skin or whatever, why do people gravitate to hire people that looks like that versus me that looks like this? Like I try to go above and beyond. There was this one interview that I had to do, and I went so far as studying like sequels and coding and stuff just so that I could get the job. Like, I know I'm capable of doing so many things, but I'm just not given the opportunity, and that bothers me. And I know I'm not the only one that feels that way, but it's a problem. It's definitely a problem. The last comment that I'm gonna bring up is this right here. The job being easy as F, but trying to act like it needs 5 years of experience, a prayer, and a GOAT to enter. Which is true. Like, it could be the most simplest job. I'm telling you, the simplest of simplest jobs. And because you don't have that experience, and because you forgot to do that prayer, and because you didn't bring that GOAT, you are not going to get the job at all. They're going to give it to the next person who has a better GOAT than you. If you had a GOAT. I know once I get to a place where I know I can help somebody else, I'm going to help that person who I know has potential. Not because I know them from somewhere, not because a friend of that friend asks if I could hire them. No, I'm going to look at potential, not experience, potential. And I feel like that's what hiring managers need to do, because it's not fair. It's not fair. This is the longest I've ever been without work. You know how hard it is to, you know how hard
you couldn't tell me say I come why you won't cut the Milan. See take a rest. It's a where I move on. I'm big Milan soft. I man cut up piece and need a big crab. Because nobody loves crab like you. You know what? Because nobody loves crab like Murphy. Think you love crab? Murphy, so I'm picking one crab, you know. You man love crab, you know.
and I lost my train of thought because the people in my house wanna talk. And they know I'm recording. They know I'm recording. I had this conversation. I went out there, I talked to them, and I was like, they even apologized, and I'm like, I guess I'm gonna end the video right here. I finished my rant. Ooh, I got a little bit too crazy. Anyways, in the comment below, tell me how you feel about the job search process. I know it's not easy, and even if it's, say it's not like, maybe it's not something negative, but probably you could say something positive when it comes to the job search process, because everybody's journey is different. Some people, they come straight out of college and they get their dream job. Some people, they come out of college and they go into a field that has nothing to do with their major. And everybody's journey is different. I just want to understand what's like the different path. But as a girl in New York living in the Bronx. That's my journey. I'm just curious to know, what is everybody's journey? What does it take to get where you need to be? Like, I want to know. So make sure you comment, like, share, subscribe, and thank you, Uniquelies. Bye.
Nobody know I act this way. Nobody know I feel this way. Nobody know I act this way. Nobody know I feel this.